All right, so day 8, growth operating. What I did today, honestly, not too much, just working on outreach, of course. Again, nothing crazy, but today was more of like a follow-up focus day to where I'm kind of just focusing on like how to get better at follow-ups, really, because that's the one thing I needed to work on, and updating my CRM template, of course, finding more leads, because I think that's just like, for me, that's been like an everyday thing, because if you want to send out like a lot of looms or outreaches per day, you have to find a lot of leads consistently. So I'm working on getting better at that as well. But yeah, for sure, today is like a follow-up day. And if you're not following up, that's the biggest tip I can give you, is to follow up. Because I used to just send the loom and not follow up at all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You want to make sure you always follow up with the creator, unless they tell you to like F off. You really want to follow up every day. I do it once a day. You don't want to spam them. Don't annoy them. But just follow up every day until they tell you to like, hey, stop, leave me alone. Anything along those lines, just keep on following up for sure. But yeah, all I did was find leads, focus on follow-ups. I don't even think I sent any looms. No, I didn't send any looms today. I should probably go do that. But yeah, definitely follow-ups for me is the biggest key thing. So I'm experimenting with like how I'm doing follow-ups now, because I recently started like really implementing it and focusing on it. It's I switch it up day to day on like a day-to-day basis. Like one day I'll send a specific creator an email following up. The next day I'll DM them. Another day I'll do voice notes to them. You know, you could send them a video or a picture too, but I think email, that's the key thing. You want to follow up in emails because they're more likely to see it, especially if they're a bigger creator. They're going to get more DMs than they do emails. They should be paying attention to their emails if they're like an actual good creator, you know. So if you're not like outreaching with emails, definitely you want to implement that. I know sometimes it can be kind of harder finding their emails, but it's still possible to find their email. It's still possible. You just you have to do like maybe like a little bit of digging, but you definitely want to check their YouTube. Basically, check every social media they have, and you can usually find their email like that. That's the best thing I can give you. But yeah, that's like a little bit of sauce when it comes to like outreach and following up with people. But yeah, I don't really have that much else to say. I haven't gotten any responses as of late, so it's like you're just on the grind. You just keep on grinding, really. I'm still in the season of no, of course. That's not gonna end till like I'm well into like growth operating and I'm making take-home profit. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. I'm gonna be in my season of no until I'm good enough to hire people, and I've hired them, and I actually have a good team, like a good support system to actually like growth operate for me, you know. But yeah, my season of no is not gonna end until that, and I don't know when that's gonna end, and that's a little bit scary. That's a little bit scary, but actually, I'm gonna talk about like the challenging things. Even though it just started, the hardest part for me, saying no, that's not hard at all. It's easy for me to say no to my friends, because I'm just like that. If I don't want to do something, you really cannot. You can't make me do it. You can't. But it's just staying focused while I'm in that season of work. The isolation part comes easy for me because I tend to do that anyway. I like to be alone. But just the focus part, and I know that's just gonna come with time. Of course, that's just gonna come with time. I don't know if I'm like truly in this season of no, because I'm not like in a situation to feel like where I have to be in this like season, like I have nothing else going for me. But yeah, I need to like I'm gonna work on putting myself into that situation without like destroying my life, you know. Because I know one dude, he literally dropped out of college just to focus on it. I don't know like what he was doing on the side or if he had a job, but yeah, man, I'm gonna have to quit my job or do something to like really make me lock in, because I know I need to lock in on this. I know this is like my path towards success and freedom, because I've decided that already. That's a good way to manifest things, is just to just decide on, hey, this is what I'm doing, and God is gonna listen. Trust, God is gonna listen and set the path for you. If you're like, hey, this is what I want to do, and if God agrees, God's gonna be like, okay, And then the path is really set out for you to be this specific person. You decide on what person you want to be. Like, hey, I'm successful, I'm wealthy, I'm happy, I'm free. And God's gonna hear it. It's gonna be like, okay, you have to do these things. And then now you're just on the path to actually become the person and gain the experience that you convinced yourself that you are. So for me, it's just, I know who I am. Now I'm just going through the motions of just gaining the experience to truly become the person in like this physical 3D realm, you know? But yeah, that's all I have to say. A little bit like manifestation for you. But yeah, peace, y'all.